Hello everyone, my name is Yash. Me and my team are here to present our product Interview Hero before you. Nowadays, competition in job market has increased significantly and day by day it is getting very difficult for students to land their dream jobs. Students tend to struggle with nervousness, lack of performance and articulation. There is an unresolved fear of performance which leads to stress and unnecessary preparation. Nowadays, colleges and universities are also trying their best to provide support to their students by arranging expert talks, resume helps, and etc. But they struggle to keep up with the variety of problems and interests of their students. Many students contact professionals and experts via LinkedIn, but students and experts are wildly unhappy with the limitations and the directives on such platforms. Not to mention that all of this help provided by the experts is completely voluntary. At Interview Hero, we connect students from diverse fields with experts from their respective fields of interest and help students achieve their dreams. Interview Hero helps students get personalized feedback from industry experts and make them interview ready with every session. For university and college career advisors, we provide a platform to cater to the broad spectrum of student interest and increase industrial outreach. At Interview Hero, experts get a convenient, intuitive, and less frustrating platform to mentor and guide aspiring candidates. At Interview Hero, experts also receive a suitable compensation for the efforts that they put in. Now, let's look at how Interview Hero helps an aspiring engineer achieve her dreams. This is Sarah. Sarah is a college senior and wants a job in space communications. But in interview, she gets so nervous that she starts mumbling answers and it ultimately drops a bad impression. Sarah was informed about Interview Hero by her friend. She downloads the app, creates a profile, and adds her interests and future career prospects in it. Now, Sarah chooses a subscription plan, and depending upon the schedule that she puts in, the app automatically suggests her some mock interview sessions. Sarah attends the mock interview and receives valuable feedback. Sarah prepares based on that feedback and schedules repetitive interviews. With every interview that Sarah takes, she can go back and see her ratings provided by the experts. Now, Sarah keeps on scheduling new interviews and ultimately lands a dream job.
I'm Miral, and I will walk you through product roadmap. We are focusing on five main themes, which are features, performance, UX improvement, user activation, and customer supports. These themes are divided across small chunks in quarters. When you look at quarters, the small chunks are divided in descending order, means the interface for MVP has the highest priority and has the highest effort. That's why it's at the top priority list in quarter one. After that comes the launch of basic features. Then we will create personas. Then we will focus on performance aspect, which is app stability. And then we will try to establish support. If we look at quarter two, we will be focusing on getting more users and converting them, then adding interface of non-experts interviews, providing FAQs for help, building performance and speed metrics, and then creating a timeline interface for more future additions. When we look at quarter three, we will be focusing on marketing campaigns, building screen resolution so we can fit multiple screens, adding a feature of notification and reminders. Then we will be also developing features where we can add troubleshooting suggestions, and we will also develop a catalog interface. When we look at quarter four, we will think of developing an in-app messaging feature, and we will focus primarily on expert retention and then develop customer support and virtual customer support channels so that our customers are satisfied.
I'm Taylor, and I will be walking you through Interview Hero's features. The top priority features will be launched in the minimum viable product. These include basic capabilities such as creating an account, setting up a profile, managing subscriptions, scheduling interviews, and feedback options. The next version of the app will focus on introducing functionality for career advisors, which requires the establishment of enterprise level accounts. In the future, long-term versions of the app will include algorithms for more sophisticated features, like interview reminders and recommenders for appointment dates or times. In the next slide, I'll talk more specifically about the launch of the minimum viable product. The minimum viable product will include critical features for Interview Hero users to schedule interviews with experts, which is the app's intended purpose. The minimum viable product must have the capability for users to create accounts, establish their profiles, and manage their subscriptions. Features for students using the app include scheduling interviews with experts and viewing expert feedback after the interview. Features for experts using the app include setting their availability, managing interview requests, and providing feedback to students at the completion of the interview. The app will have many features, but these are the most critical to the launch of the minimum viable product.
Hi, now I'll walk you through key metrics which are important to measure success of our product. First key metrics is number of interviews per subscriber. This is very important as we would want to measure how many interviews each subscriber is taking while using our application. Second key metrics is ratio of expert subscribers to student subscriber. Our business model focuses a lot on experts, and it's very important for us to analyze the information that how many experts are required for students that are subscribers, and getting that ratio helps us to bring new experts on board. The third important matrix is the average ratings of expert subscriber. This is an also very important measurable thing in our application, as we would want good experts which can guide students, and if we would get ratings of all the experts which we have in our application, then we have a scope of improving it by measuring their ratings. Now I will hand over to Sahil and he will walk through.
Thank you, Meeran. Here are the operational needs for our application Interview Hero. Interview Hero in its later versions will have a chatbot support feature that will help users in need of assistance to guide them through the application and answer common questions. If additional help is required, then an administrator can take over the chat and help the user to solve any difficulties he faces. Our application will also have a support representative who will help users solve queries and nuances through continuous email monitoring. Documentation helps ensure permissions and expectations. It helps to tell the narrative for decisions made and how the development team or the client responded to different situations. In the same manner, it is important to record information that can help support users with detailed descriptions for all the features in our application. We will also have a legal advisor for legal support as and when needed as the application development progresses. Here are the projected costs and the workforce that would be required to develop the first version of Interview Hero in a 12-month period. We plan on having the application ready at a university level in its first phase. For that, we have differentiated the projected cost into three separate categories. First is our engineering team that consists of two application developers, one UI/UX designer, one security engineer, and a data analyst. The second category is our infrastructure costs that incur the office space and the machines that would be used to create the application. Third is a variable cost that includes legal help which will be required as and when it is needed. Here are the risks and dependencies and the mitigations for them. Few of the risks and dependencies involved that should not be overlooked are privacy and legal concerns, expert availability, and user adoption. User data and payment information should be protected by top priority. This can be done using a secured payment method and efficient security measures. Features unique to the application should be patented, and users should be provided with detailed privacy policies. Expert availability and the number of experts should be managed by an efficient scheduler. Considering the existing market, economical marketing and advertising should be done to gain more customers for the platform and increase productivity. This has been Group 17's presentation on our app Interview Hero. Thank you.